Well, the 8th of October 2024 will always be remembered as the day when one of the legends, to me, he's the best central attacking midfielder I've ever seen in this world, ever since I started watching football from I think 1997, 1998. And I was really very much in the know of what was really taking place. Much like button, comment, and share. This is the guy this is the guy known as Iniesta. He has obviously gone ahead to hang up his boots and he has finally said bye-bye to football. And I'm going to be letting you know what it means, which clubs he has gone ahead to play for, how many games he's going ahead to play, how many trophies he's going ahead to win. And there is a record that he is one of those few players that has ended his career without getting a red card. He has gone ahead to play close to 970 games and no red card has been issued to him. Remember, we are powered by Mono Gadgets, dealers in brand new phones, laptops, and dealers in brand new phones and brand new phone. These are dealers in brand new phones and brand new laptops. They also deal in used phones and used laptops from the United Kingdom. So call them on +256 70 9988 665 and you'll thank me later because they're really good and you'll obviously enjoy their services in here when you really holler at them. Follow them on TikTok, search for Mono Gadgets. Now, Iniesta has today gone ahead obviously announced that he's hanging up his boots. That means he has gone ahead obviously retire. And when you look at him, he started his youth career in Albacete 1994 to 1996. That's where Barcelona went ahead obviously get him and brought him at Barcelona in 1996 and he was at Barcelona. I think his youth career in the Barcelona, that is La Masia, from 1996 to 2001. And that means he made his debut for Barcelona B in 2000, and he was there until 2003. 2002, that's when he made his debut for Barcelona, and he was there for 16 years because he left in 2018, and he played 442 games for Barcelona and only scored 35 games. But a lot was never seen in his game because people really look so much on assists and goals. But Iniesta really went ahead to do lots of things on the ball that helped his team to obviously win lots of things, even with Spain. And he, after leaving Barcelona, he went ahead and played for Vissel Kobe, and he played 114 games. He scored 21 goals, and he was playing at the Emirates for 2023-2024, played 20 games and scored just 5 goals. And for Iniesta, in his club career, he played 625 games and scored 66 goals. International career, Iniesta went ahead to play for Spain under 15 in 2000 to 2001. He played for Spain under 16. 2001 he played for Spain under 17. 2002 he played for Spain under 19. 2003 he played for Spain under 20. 2003 to 2006 he went ahead to play for Spain under 21, 18 games and 6 goals. 2004 he went ahead to obviously do the needful and played for Catalonia. Remember, Catalonia is really a nation of itself, though they really want to get out of Spain, but Spain doesn't allow them to obviously do that. But he made his full debut for Spain in 2006 and played for them for the next 12. Is it 12? Yeah. 12 years, and he played 131 games and scored 13 goals for Spain. And in one of those goals that he scored, this guy went ahead to obviously win a World Cup. You remember that goal he scored in the World Cup finale in South Africa, and it really saw Spain really become the champions of the world in the football world. Now, Fabrizio Romano has went ahead and summarized all the trophies that Iniesta has gone ahead to win. He has won 1 World Cup. He won 2 Euros, 2008 and 2012. He has 4 Champions League trophies. He has 9 La Liga trophies, 3 Club World Cup trophies, 3 Super Cups, 3 Copa de la Royes, 7 Super Copa, 1 Japanese Championship, obviously because he was playing in Vitesse, and that is Kobe in Japan, 1 Japanese Cup, and one Japanese Super Cup. And if they tell you that he's the legend of the game, can you say no? Unless otherwise, you've not gone ahead, obviously, watch this guy do his stuff. Then, there is another start that he has gone ahead, obviously, leave behind, reported to us by Managing Backer. Andrés Iniesta remains the only player in history to have been named man of the match in the finals of World Cup, Champions League and Euros. And this is what made him a different kind of player altogether. I've been vocal onto what makes a player world class in big games when your team really needs you. And this is the guy who went ahead, obviously, been named a man of the match in a World Cup final, in a Euro final, and a Champions League finale because of what he brings up on the field of play. And this should be really one of the things that everyone should really inhale and digest. And if at all you really want to be a sportsman, even if you really even if you don't look at being a sportsman, but looking at what we call the life, because life is really challenging, and sometimes you feel like, oh, it's really hard for me, I cannot really go any further, but you have to push and push and push and push and push and push and push. And every time you feel like your people that are around you are really stuck, you should raise up. That's what is going to make you different from other people, coming up at the right moment and putting in the required shift possible. So that's what went ahead of Iniesta, one of the best players in the world. He was named the man of the match in the World Cup final, Euros final, and the Champions League final. Few. Tell me who that has ever gone ahead to be. Now, after that, we've gone ahead, obviously, here from people like Lionel Messi. And Lionel Messi was a player that Iniesta really loved. Sometimes Iniesta went ahead to obviously sit the entire back line down, and instead of scoring the empty net, he waited for Messi to obviously come, pass the ball to Messi, and Messi went ahead to score. And Iniesta was the glue to that team of Barcelona, I tell you. It was very easy to replace Xavi. It's very easy to replace other players, but Lionel Messi and Iniesta, they're a different caliber of players that you cannot come out and really replace easily. His skill set, his football intelligence, his side mirrors, and his size. The size, he was really a small guy, but he really had a lot of football brain. We refer to these people as small body, big brain, in football. That's what this guy was all about, and that is Iniesta. For me, ever since I started watching football, he's the best central attacking midfielder ever that I've ever gone here to watch with my naked eyes, because he really paints out the best image on a plain canvas on what a central attacking midfielder should be. Why? Because this guy went ahead to put in all efforts of really being a creative midfielder and not being selfish. And that's what a number 10 should be doing. But nowadays, number 10s even go ahead and really outscore the center forwards. They are supposed to be scoring sorry about that. They go ahead to outscore center forwards they are supposed to be really creating chances for. So that is how football is going to have to change a lot. And now, Lionel Messi took to his Instagram and said, one of the teammates with the most magic and of the ones I've enjoyed playing together the most, Andrés Iniesta, the ball will miss you, and so will we. I wish you the best. Always, you are phenomenal. So, now, Lionel Messi appreciates this guy, and this guy was really different. And I tell you, if Iniesta was not at Barcelona and he was at a certain side that would give him that leading role, like to be the superstar of the team, he would have gone ahead to be one of the best in the world, because that team would have gone out to push him. But here, he was meant to create for Messi and the players around him. And this is what makes him a different kind of player altogether. As I've always told you, what makes a player good? What makes a player good is to make players around him look better. That is it. For me, you tell me, you sign a player who doesn't make other players good, and signing a player who makes other players good, I'll go in for that player who makes other players around him better. And that's what Iniesta really went ahead to do. And he was like calling for the ball every time he felt like someone is in danger. He was the best reference in that midfield of Barcelona. And I tell you, that team of Barcelona is the best team in the world. I've never seen a club match the levels of Barcelona. I've never seen that club, the levels at which they are playing at. Tell me a club that has ever come up and really managed to obviously match the levels of Barcelona? Tell me that club. Name it. Name it. Name it. I don't find it and I don't see it. You get? In club football, it has the history, and even that Spanish team of 2008 to 2012, I think it's the best national team ever in history. It won the World Cup in 2010, Euros in 2008, and then in 2012. No other team came close to that side. Club football, you know what they did? They dismantled every juggernaut that was really coming in there for you. That's the era where you sort of hit that the Madrid side could obviously get frustrated with Barcelona coming in through and really beating them by 6-0. You understand? So this team was really one of the best. And at the age of 40, he has gone ahead, obviously hung up his boots. Then Yaya Toure, one of the people that played with Iniesta, has come out and really given out felt, or the cold harsh fact that most people don't want to obviously get. He said, best player I've ever played with. He said Messi was top, Iniesta was top, Xavi was great, but I'll say Iniesta, he had something different. Playing with him, wow, it was something else. So I tell you, every person who played with Iniesta will come and tell you how good he is. His abilities are really unreal and unrare. And I think the player that I see that if at all is really managed well, he can obviously come up and really be like an Iniesta. I see a Kobe Mainoo. There is a very complete article, or a complete Iniesta. Everything that Iniesta could do, this boy can do. But we are waiting to see how he's really going to look in the next 2-3 years from now. You get? Because for Iniesta, he had good managers that helped him hit his ceiling in talent. You get? Now, the other one, there is a player called Waneri from Arsenal. He's really good. He's really good on the ball. And I'm like, if this guy is really given what he deserves, I think he can be one of those players that can come out and really emulate this guy, Iniesta. Is there any other player that I'm going to hate to see? Pedri? Not really. I don't think that he has a very good skill set like this guy. But for Waneri and Kobe Mainoo, I've gone ahead to evidence these people. I've watched them do the needful. For Kyle Palmer, he's talented, has everything, but I think he has some attributes that is lacking in his game, like if you have to compare him with Iniesta. But all of them are still young. Let's wait and see 3 years from now where they will be, or whether they will be ready to obviously match the levels and foot the boots of Iniesta. And now, what is Iniesta gonna do next? Obviously, the retirement plan is already in place, and if you find him at Man City, don't be shocked, because Mundo Deportivo has told us that Andrés Iniesta wants to start his coaching career soon after his retirement. His plan is to start from grassroots football, and that is it. I think if I'm a team like Arsenal, if a team like Man United, if a team like Bayern Munich, Man City, I would obviously call for him, because if I best need a person to groom young stars, especially into the midfield, Iniesta is the guy. He knows how to obviously tell them what to do and turn them into good players. But I believe the La Masia, when it knocks on the door, when the La Masia knocks on the door, I don't see this guy saying no. That is it. I don't see him saying no. If the side of Barcelona really comes out and really knocks on the door, I don't see him saying no. So guys, thank you very much for watching through. Rokani David is my name. Hope you guys really have gone here to have fun. Smash like button, comment and share. What are your thoughts about Iniesta? And tell me your memorable moment of Iniesta in football. For me, there are lots of those, because for me, it's not about the goal he scored in the World Cup. I tell you, a lot of things he did into that midfield that made football look easy, yet it wasn't, and humiliated players with massive volumes of weight. And for him, he was always small, and in the midfield, it was always a battle of David versus Goliath into those games that he really went ahead to play. So guys, I sign out for now. Iniesta retires from football, and we are gonna miss him, because he's really a talent that you would love to see again in football. But which player do you see can be an Iniesta in the coming years? Those young ones that you see in your club or in other clubs that you really watch play football, that looks like is coming next to to Iniesta, or he can be an Iniesta. Bye-bye for now. See you later and good morning. This is Rokani David. Continue to subscribe because we want to hit how many subscribers? We want to hit 30,000 subscribers. Lower right bottom corner is the place to be. Smash the black button that has what is subscribe. After hitting that, go ahead and do the needful and get us what we need. And what we need something simple. Hit the notification bell after subscribing, and the rest will turn out to be better and better and better. Bye-bye for now. See you in the next 1 or 2 hours from now.